fans? It's Alan Majoli here on the call for the Ultimate Sports Network alongside 2K Sports, welcoming you to Conference Finals Weekend. We're tipping it off with the NBA with this game between the Hawks and the Pacers. Without further ado, let's get to the arena and get this underway. And welcome to Indianapolis, Indiana. We're at the Pacers Arena, ready to go between the 7th-ranked Pacers and the 8th-ranked Atlanta Hawks. Here's your starting lineup. For the Hawks, Teague, Morrow, Korver, Smith, and Horford are the starting 5. For the Pacers, Hill, George, Granger, West, and Hibbert are the starting 5. The Indiana Pacers took down the 2nd-ranked Orlando Magic and then walloped the 4th-ranked Miami Heat. The Atlanta Hawks had to play edge-out basketball, barely edging out the Milwaukee Bucks and then the Chicago Bulls. And this will lead us to tip-off. The winner of this game will face off against the Western Conference champion, which will either be the Minnesota Timberwolves or the Denver Nuggets. Both Colorado teams are in the conference finals of their respective leagues. It'll be very interesting to see. Here's the tip. Won by nobody. We're going to get a retip. We're ready for a second tip. Here's the tip. Won by the Hawks. Teague's got the basketball. Hill covering a pass to Korver. Korver's outside that three-point arc. He steps. He's holding on to the basketball. Hands it over. Morrow for 2. He's got it. And Morrow opens up the scoring contest with a 2. 2-0. Hawks lead by 2. Here's Hill back the other way. Hill's going for 3 here. Sets up. He's going for 2 actually. On his way up. And that's no good. Rebound by Smith. Smith passes to Teague. Teague's on the move. Teague setting up for a 2-pointer here. No, he steps back. Now it's a pass to Korver. Korver for 3. Ooh! Make it 5-0 in this contest. West to Hill. Hill back the other way. Hill passes to George. George for 3. Switch! 5-3 and the Pacers are finally on the board. Inbounds Teague. Teague has the basketball. He's covered by Hill. Hill holding him up. Nope, he gets back in front of him. Pass to Morrow. Morrow to Smith. Smith back to Morrow. Morrow for 3. That's good. And it'll be 8-3. Pacers down by 5. Granger inbounds to Hill. Hill passes that back to Granger. Granger setting up for a 3-pointer here. Here comes the 3-pointer on its way up. Swish! 8-6. Hawks lead by 2 again. Inbound to Teague again. Here's Hill. Back to covering Teague. Pass to Korver. Korver. Pass to Smith. Smith to Teague. Teague inside the arc for 2. That shot's up. No good. Rebound by Hibbert. Hibbert way down court to George. George setting up for 3 on his way up. And the Pacers have their first lead of the game. 9-8. Pacers lead by 1. Inbound to Teague once more. Here's Teague. Covered by Hill. Pass to Korver. Korver for 3. Oh, off the backboard. No good. Tip. Rebound. Smith. Rebound. Layup. Good. 10-9. Here's West. Inbounded to Hill. Pass to Granger. Granger for 3. That shot no good. Picked up by Hibbert. Hibbert goes for 2. That shot's up. That's no good. Rebound by Smith. To Teague. Tough break for these two. For the Pacers there. They had a shot. Pass to Horford. Horford lays up. Good. And it's now 12-9. The Pacers down by 3. Hibbert inbounds to Hill. Here's Hill back the other way. Oh, he's setting up for a 3-pointer here. He goes for 3. And we're tied. It's so far been an exhibition of shooting. Inbound to Teague again. Here's Hill covering Teague once more. Teague holds on. Pass to Korver. Korver for 3. No good. Rebound by George. George lobs it over to Hill. Hill back the other way. Here's Hill going for 3 on his way up. Off the rim. No good. Rebound by Horford. Horford to Teague. Teague has the basketball. Here's Teague. Pass to Korver. Korver to Morrow. Morrow for 2. That shot is good. And the Hawks lead by 2 once more. 14-12. Here's West inbounding to Hill. Hill way down court to Granger. Granger for 2 on his way up and down. We're tied at 14 once again. So there have been like 2 ties in this game so far, and it's been an epic shooting exhibition between these 2 teams. Korver. Pass. Teague. Teague. Looking. Teague being covered by Hill. Here's Morrow, who's on fire. Shot on his way up. That's good. 16-14. Hawks lead by 2. And a timeout by the Pacers. So here's a look at those stats for you, for all you stat nerds. Hill has 3 points, no rebounds, 2 assists. Paul George has 6 points, 1 rebound, no assist. Granger has 5 points, no rebounds, and no assist. West had zeros across the board. Hibbert had 0 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. Looks like they are going to be making some adjustments in the offensive tempo. That'll be interesting to see if that helps. They're also upping. It looks like they're upping the ante on everything. Coach is telling them to up the pressure on every side. So let's see if those adjustments pay off. Bold strategy there. So Augustine is in the game. Augustine is a baller here. Here's Hansborough inbounding Augustine. We're back underway. Here's Augustine, and he's setting up for 3 on his way up. Oh, on the backboard, no good. Rebound by Williams. What a whiffed opportunity there. Had a chance to get the lead. Here's Augustine covering Harris. Harris inside the arc for 2. The layup is good. And the Hawks are back up by 4. Here's Granger inbounding to Augustine. Augustine back the other way. He's setting himself up for another 3-pointer on his way up. No good rebound by Mahimini though. Mahimini lays up. Good. 18-16. Here's Morrow inbounding to Harris. Augustine covering Harris. Harris inside the arc. Steps up inside the paint. He goes for the layup. That's up. No good. Rebound by Harris, though. Pass to Johnson. Johnson. Pachulia. Pachulia for 2. No good. Rebound by Granger. Granger's back the other way with the basketball. 40 seconds to go in this first quarter of action. Here's Granger as the 2K Sports satellites disconnect on us for the first time tonight. Granger goes for 2. That shot, no good. Rebound by Harris. 33 seconds to go and counting. Here's Morrow on a fast break. Morrow lays up. That's no good. Rebound by Green. Green passes to Augustine. Augustine back the other way. Augustine 4-3 on his way up. Got it! 19-18. Pacers up by 1. 20 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Williams back the other way. Williams covered by Green. Pass to Harris. Harris covered by Augustine. Augustine doing a great job of blocking. A great job of defense by Augustine here. Pass to Williams. Williams, pump fakes inside the arc. Inside the paint. Layup for 2. No good. Rebound. Layup. No good again. And that's going to end the first quarter. An epic back and forth between these two teams after 1. 19-18. Pacers lead by 1. We'll be back with more on 2K Sports alongside the Ultimate Sports. The Ultimate Sports Network alongside 2K Sports. Welcome back to the start of the second quarter here on the Ultimate Sports Network alongside 2K Sports. It's the Eastern Conference Finals between the Pacers and the Hawks. 19-18. Pacers lead by 1 after the opening quarter. Here we go. The Pacers ready to go. George inbounds the Hill. We're back underway to start this quarter. Here's Augustine for 3. Beautiful shot, but it rolls in and out of the rim. No good. Rolled in and out of the hoop. That was no good. Oh, tough break for Augustine. That was probably one of his best shots. That's Williams for 2. That shot no good. Tipped up. Rebound by George. Paul George. Back to Hibbert. Hibbert passes that over to Hansborough. Hansborough going for 2 here. He sets up. Shot on its way. That's good. And it's now 21-18. The Pacers lead by 3. Corver inbounds to Williams. Here's Williams back the other way. He's looking. Covered by Hill. Those doing a great job of covering him. He's staying with him. Pass to Corver. Corver pump fakes. Steps back. Pass to Teague. Teague inside the arc. Inside the paint. That layup. No good. Rebound by Horford, who dunks it down. So there's the rebound, and he goes up. Dunks it down. Beautiful job by the Hawks there. Making it 20-21. Hibbert will inbound to Augustine, and Augustine will run this back the other way. Here comes Augustine. He's on a break. He stops. Going up for 3 here. As 2K Sports LA says connect. He's going to go for it again. Here's a shot on his way. He's got it. 24-20. Up by 4. DJ Augustine, 6 points. 2 for 5 on the field goals. 2 for 5 on the 3-point field goals. Now here's Williams. He got the inbound pass. Here's Williams back the other way. He's inside the arc. Inside the paint. He goes up for 2. That shot is good. 22-24. 2-point game. Hibbert inbounds to Augustine. Augustine going back the other way. He's going to step out. No, he's going to go for 2 here this time. He goes up for 2, and that's no good. Rebound by Horford. Horford looking for someone to pass that to. He'll pass it to Williams. So the first 2-point attempt from Augustine missed. Here's Corver for 3. Look out. No good. Rebound by George. George pass to Hill. Hill for three, setting up for three. He's on his way up. And it's good! 27-22. Pacers lead by 5. Here's Williams back the other way. Acting with the inbound. Here's Hill trying to cover him. He's staying with him. He's going to go for the steal here. Can't quite do it. Here's Williams inside. Pass to Korver. Korver covered by George. George trying to get the block here. Pass back to Korver. Korver up on his way. Rolls around the rim. No good. George will pass that over to Hill. Hill to Hansborough. Hansborough for 2. Oh, no good. Rebound by Williams. Off the rim. Here's George covering Williams. Williams being held up. He goes for 2 on the layup. That's good. 24-27. 27-24. Pacers lead by 3. And a timeout by the Pacers once again. So here's a quick look at the stats for everybody. DJ Augustine, 6 points, no rebounds, no assists. Hill has 6 points, no rebounds, no assists. George has 6 points, 4 rebounds, no assists. Hansborough has 2 points, no rebounds, no assists. And Hibbert has no points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. So far, it's been a very intense game, and no team, and these teams are fighting like they have something to play for. They both made it here by means of beating some top teams, and now here they are with a chance to go to the NBA Finals. 27-24. Pacers lead over the Hawks. And West will inbound this one. He'll inbound it to Augustine, and here we go again. Here's Augustine back the other way. He's going to stop on the 9. He'll go for 3. No, he's going to go for 2. That one's on his way up. That rolls around the rim. No good. Rebound by Johnson as 2K Sports Satellites disconnect on us. This has been a running issue with us all playoffs long. Here's Johnson to Harris. Harris back the other way. Here's Augustine covering up Harris. Harris gets by. Stops. Looking for somewhere to go. Now he sets up inside the arc. Here's a shot on his way up. No good. Rebound by West. West. Back to Granger. Granger. Setting up for a 3-pointer here. As 2K Sports Satellites disconnect on us yet again. Twice in a row, actually, that time. Here's Granger for 3. Oh, no good. Off the rim. Morrow to Harris. 2 minutes left in this first half of action. Here's Harris. Chased by Augustine. Harris for 2. That shot is good. It's now 27-26. Pacers lead by 1. Mahimini inbounds to Augustine. Here's Augustine back the other way. Getting covered. Here's a shot. Oh, nothing but net. 30-26 thanks to Augustine. The Pacers lead by 4. 30-26 with 1:34 to go in this first half of action. Harris, covered by Augustine, in pass to Morrow. Morrow for 2. That shot off the backboard, no good. Rebound by Mahimini. Mahimini finds Green. Here's Green, back the other way. He's going for 2. Here he lays up. He's got it. 32-26. Pacers lead by 6. Inbound to Harris. Here's Augustine going to cover Harris, and a timeout by the Hawks. That'll be the Hawks' first timeout of the game. And here's a look at those stats right now. DJ Augustine right now the best player on the court right now with 9 points, no rebounds, and no assists. Green has 2 points, 1 rebound, no assist. Ranger, 5 points, 1 rebound, no assist. West has 0 points, 1 rebound, no assist. Mahimini has 2 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. Talk about a turnaround for the Pacers. They have absolutely outpaced the Hawks in this early going of the game. 1 minute, 12 seconds to go in this second quarter of action. In the NBA Eastern Conference Finals between the Pacers and the Hawks. Remember, the winner of this game is going on to play the Nuggets or the Timberwolves. Here's Pachulia looking for someone to inbound it to. He'll lose it. He'll be picked up by Hill. Hill's got the ball. Hill runs it back the other way. Hill's going for 3. On his way up. Oh, on the backward, no good. Rebound by George, who lays up and gets the points. 34-26. Pacers absolutely turned it around. Here's Teague. What a great play by the Pacers on defense to steal that basketball. Here's Hill to Williams. Williams for 3. Oh, off the backward, no good. Rebound by Granger. Here's Granger back the other way. Danny Granger, 5 points. Here's Granger for 3. He's got it. And Granger makes it a 37-26 game. Pacers lead by 11. Here's Williams back the other way to George. Back the other way. George covering. Here's Horford. Pump fakes. He's looking. Sets up. Up on his way for 2. That rolls around the room, no good. West to Hill. Hill way down court to George. George for 3. Swish! Nothing but net. 40-26. And the Pacers are finally starting to find their rhythm. Late in the first half. 18 seconds to go in this first half of action. Here's Williams covered by George. George going for the steal. However, he does not want to go for that reach-in foul. Got to be careful not to foul out. Not to get a foul here. Corver for three. That shot is money. And it's now 40-29. Here's Hansborough inbounding to Hill. Hill way down court. That's going to go to Granger. Granger for three on a buzzer-beating shot. Oh! Nailed it! With 2.9 seconds to go. 29 points for the Hawks. Here's the pickup for Williams. Williams goes for three from downtown. Oh! Almost made it! So at halftime, the Pacers finding their groove and starting to put this one to bed. 43-29. We'll be back with more in the second half. I'm Alan Majoli. Say catch you on the flip side.
Now, presented by Sprint. Welcome to this afternoon's edition of the Halftime Show. Indiana with a lead against Atlanta. They've done a fantastic job pushing the break in the tempo, easy buckets in transition. Paul George just having his way against the Hawks. We're at halftime and still he hasn't missed a shot. It's been a pure shooting exhibition. And the Hawks have been plugging away. They're really going hard at it on the boards, offensively chasing down every miss they can. Al Horford certainly contributing with his play. He's got 4 points, and he's been making some nice contributions on the glass, too. That's it for me here in the studio. Time to send you back out to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the start of the third quarter.
Welcome back to the Ultimate Sports Network alongside 2K Sports. I'm Alan Majoli. Allow me to reintroduce myself. Yeah, look at that score, 43-29. That was where we left off at the end of the first half. Pacers finding their rhythm late. Granger will inbound to Hill, and we start the second half of action. Here's Hill back the other way. He'll start it up, and he'll go for three right off the bat. That's 2K Sports Highlights disconnect us. Here's Hill going for three. Nailed it. 46-29. They are nearly 20 points ahead of the Hawks right now. Here's Teague. Covered by Hill. Here's Corver. Pass to Horford. Horford to Morrow. Morrow lays up for two. Got the points. 46-31. Hibbert inbounds to Hill. Hill passes that over to George. Here's George going for three. Money as that rolls it around the rim before it goes. 49-31. They're up by 18 points right now. Here's Teague. Covered by Hill. Pass to Smith. Smith covered by West. West stops him. Smith steps back to the three-point lines. Goes to Morrow. Morrow pass to Horford. Horford pump fakes. Now he passes that to Smith. Smith pump fakes. Now he goes for two. That shot is no good. Rebound by Granger. Granger back the other way. He'll pass that over to Hill. Hill's going the other way now. Hill's go for two. Three maybe. Oh, no good. Rebound by Hibbert. Hibbert lays up and gets the points. 20-point game in favor of the Pacers. 51-31. Smith inbounds to Teague. Teague back the other way. Here's Teague. Hill covering Teague. Teague pulls onto that basketball. Gotta be careful though. Pass to Corver. Corver for three. Oh, rolls around the rim, no good. Here's a rebound. Picked up and passed to Granger. Granger stepping up closer to that three-point arc. He goes for three. Oh, rolls around the rim, no good. Here's Paul George. Here's Morrow. Here's West covering Morrow. Morrow for two. That shot is good. And it's an 18-point game. And a timeout by the Pacers. Here's a look at those stats. Here's a stat check for everybody on the court right now. Hill right now has 9 points, no rebounds, and 5 assists. Paul George has 14 points, 6 rebounds, no assists. Granger has 11 points, 3 rebounds, no assists. West has no points, 2 rebounds, no assists. Hibbert has 2 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist. So far, the Pacers have had their way from the second quarter, from late in the second quarter on forward. But the Hawks are trying to get their rhythm back. Let's see if the Pacers can shut down the Hawks here in the third quarter. It's an 18-point game, 51-33. Pacers lead. Here's Hibbert. Hibbert will inbound to Hill. We're back on their way. Here's Hill going back the other way. He'll go to the three-point arc. Steps up. He goes for it. Here's a shot on its way. Oh, no good. Rebound by Horford. And Hill absolutely livid. I'd be living too if I missed a shot like that. Absolute money, too. Here's a pass to Horford. Horford for two. That shot rolls around the rim, no good. Rebound by Hibbert. Hibbert finding George. George for a second chance here. George? Oh, that's no good. Rebound by Teague. Man, oh man. Just a brick shot from George. Here's Corbin for two. That shot no good. Tip top. Rebound by Smith. Smith. Pass to Horford. Horford for two. That shot around no good. Picked up by West. West to Hill. Hill. Pass to Granger. Granger. Pass to George. George for three. On his way up. That was great ball movement, but George again misses a shot. Here's Williams. He's got to deal with Granger. Up on his way. That shot's good. 17-point game. 51-35, and the Hawks are slowly chipping away at it. Here's a pass way down court. Oh, out of bounds. That's going to be Hawks ball. That was a blast and a half right there. I think what he was thinking was shoot, was pass, and he shot the basketball. Oops. Here's Smith inbounding to Harris. And here we go again. Augustine back on the court for the Pacers. Here's Harris. Pass. Johnson to Williams. Williams covered. Here's Williams going for two. That shot's on its way. It's good. 14-point game. Mahimany inbounds to Augustine, and Augustine's going back the other way with that basketball. Here's Augustine. He's going for three. On his way up. Oh, rolled it out. No good. He had the shot, but it rolled out of the hoop. Here's Johnson. Johnson. Covered by Mahimany. To Pachulia. To Williams. Williams for three. Oh, no good. Rebound by Smith, though. Dunks it down. 57 on the dunk intensity meter registered. 51-39. Mahimany inbounds to Augustine, and Augustine's going to the other side of the court now. Here's Augustine. He's going for three, maybe. And it's good. 53-39. Here's the inbound to Williams. It's a 14-point game. Right now, here's Johnson. So that was a two-pointer Augustine got. Williams covered by Green. Spin move. Can't quite get by. Here's a shot for two. That's off the rim. No good. Rebound by Mahimany. Mahimany's going back the other way. Here's Mahimany. He's inside the arc. He's inside the paint. He lays up for two. That's going to roll up for no good. Hansborough lays up for two and gets the second chance points. Back to a 16-point game. Johnson inbounds to Harris. Here's Augustine covering Harris. Pass to Smith. Covered by Granger. Going for two. That shot no good. Rebound by Hansborough. Hansborough passes it to Granger. Granger gets around his defender. Here's a shot for three. Oh, absolute money. And it's a 19-point game. Danny Granger, 14 points, no assists, and 3 rebounds on the night so far. As we're closing in on the end of the third quarter, here's Augustine covering Harris. Harris to Williams. Williams for three. Oh, no good. Rebound by Augustine. Augustine with a rebound. He's going for two. He's gone his way up, and he's got it. 60-39. It is now turned into darn near a 30-point game. Here's Williams being covered by Green. 12 seconds to go. Here's Smith holding on to the basketball. 10 seconds left. He passed that to Williams. Williams inside the arc. Inside the paint. Layup. Got it. 60-41. Mahimany inbounding to Augustine. Here's Augustine setting up for a shot here. On his way up. Oh, the buzzer-beating shot is no good. At the end of three quarters, the Pacers well on their way to the NBA Finals as they lead 60-41 over the Hawks. We'll be back with more from the NBA Eastern Conference Finals. Welcome back. It's Alan Majoli here on the call for the Ultimate Sports Network alongside 2K Sports. Here is the Pacers as they have getting the Uncontainable Game Award. In this game, they have had their way all game long for the most part, aside from the epic back and forth in the first quarter. After that second quarter, they found the rhythm. The Pacers have been unstoppable. So here we go, as the Hawks will start with the basketball to start the fourth quarter. This is the Hawks' last chance to make a push for the NBA Finals. Pachulia inbounds to Teague. We're underway here in the fourth quarter. Teague has the basketball. He's covered by Hill. Hill starting off with those game off, starting the defensive hold off right for the Pacers. Here's a pass to Horford. Horford covered by West. Pass back to Teague. Teague over to Morrow. Morrow for three. That shot's on the backboard. No good. Tip up. Rebound by Hill. Hill pass hands it over to West. West way down court to Augustine. Augustine for two maybe. That shot rolls in, rolls out. No good. Tip up. Rebound by Pachulia. That's going to be a drop ball. Oh, nearly stolen as Teague picks it up for the Hawks. Lucky break for Atlanta. Here's Teague. Now the Hawks trying to follow in the footsteps of the Atlanta Falcons who won the Super Bowl back in February, but that game was aired on Easter Sunday. Here's a shot for three. That's good. 63-41. Pacers now up by 22 and counting. Here's Teague. Being covered by Hill. He finally breaks free. Pass to Horford. Horford goes for two. That shot is good. Back to a 20-point game and a timeout called by the Pacers. So here's a look at that. Here's a look at the stats for all you stat nerds. Right now, Hill has 9 points, no rebounds, and 5 assists. DJ Augustine has 13 points, 2 rebounds, no assists. George has 17 points, 6 rebounds, no assists. West has no points, 4 rebounds, and 0 assists. Hibbert has 2 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 assist. So far, the Pacers continuing their absolute crushing ways, but they need something to push them over the top, and they're not sure what it is. But they think they've got the winning formula, so no changes being made. Bold strategy. Let's see if that works out for them. That they will be making line substitutions, though. 3 minutes and 54 seconds to go. West will inbound to Hill, and he's got it. Here's Hill, way past to George. George for three. George's shot is good, and Paul George back on his shooting ways. Here's Teague back the other way. It's going to be covered by big man Hibbert. Hibbert now pass to Williams. Back over to Horford. Horford back to Teague. Teague way down court. Oh wow! What the hell you? And that's what you call getting dunked on. Granger got dunked on by big time here. Here's Granger. He'll inbound that to Hill. Hill back to Granger. Granger back the other way. He's got the basketball. He's got a shot. And it's good for three. 69-45. 24-point game in favor of the Pacers. Here's Hill. Hill. Back the other way. Hill. Teague. Here's Williams. Stepping up for two. That shot no good. Rebound by Paul George. Paul George got the rebound. He's back the other way. And Paul George going for three. Oh! Paul George makes it 72-45. What a beauty. This could be a 30-point game if they tried. Here's Teague to Williams. Back to Morrow. Morrow for three. Whoa! Beautiful three-pointer. 72-48. West inbounds to Hill. Hill's looking for Paul George, maybe. That's way down court. That's going to go to Granger. Granger for two. Now good. Rebound by Williams. Here's the pass to Teague. Teague covered. Steps up. Steps back. He's inside the arc. Pass on his way to Williams. Williams covered by Granger. Granger, loose ball picked up by Smith, though. It was a handoff to Smith, I should say. Back to Williams. Williams for three. That shot rolls around the rim. No good. Rebound by Granger. Granger back the other way. Here's Granger. Stops. Goes for three. Nails it. 75-48. This is now a 27-point game. Here's Smith. Covered by West. Back to Morrow. Morrow to Teague. Teague. Pass. Oh, nearly stolen by West. Here's a layup. That's for two. No good. Rebound by Hibbert. Hibbert hands it over to Paul George. Paul George breaking away from his defender. Stops. Goes for three. Here comes the dagger. Oh, he nailed it. 78-48, 30-point game thanks to Paul George's three. Here's Teague way downtown. Horford, layup. Oh, that's no good. Rebound by Smith. Dunks it down. And it's back to a 28-point game. Here's Hill. Back the other way, though. Hill going for two. He lays up. Oh, that's no good. Rebound by Horford. Picked up by Teague. 1:25 to go. Here's Morrow. Layup. That's good. And we got a shooting foul. That's going to be on West. That'll be his first personal, first team, and that's the first foul of the game. Let me reiterate, that is the first foul of the entire game. So here we go. Atlanta getting ready for some free throws. One free throw for Morrow. It's up, and he's got it. 78-53. Hansborough inbounds it to Stephenson. Here's Stephenson making his. Here's Stephenson going for two. He's going to get it. Maybe. Oh, he gets the shot. 53 points for the Hawks, but it's 80 for the Pacers. 80-53. Pacers lead by 27. Pass to Jenkins for three. That's on its way up, and it's down. No good. Rebound by Stephenson. Stephenson. Whoa. 2K Sports Analyst just not wanting to cooperate with us as we come to the end of the game. Here's Hansborough. Hansborough going for two. On its way up. Rolls around the rim. No good. Rebound by George. George lays up. Dunks down. 40 registered on the dunk intensity meter. 58.9 seconds counting down. Down to the final 55 seconds. And the Pacers are all well on their way. Rebound by Hansborough. Here's the pass to Paul George. George inside the arc. Ooh, going up for two. And that shot's no good. And it's a rebound by Harris. George covering Harris. Harris trying to find a way around. 82-53. It's a 31-point game, I believe. Here's a layup. That's going to roll around no good. Green to Mahimani. Mahimani for two. And that shot is good. 84-53. It is now a 31-point game. Here's the pass to Morrow. Morrow for two. That shot is good. So it's back down to about 29-point game. Oh, jump ball. Picked up by Harris. What a steal. Here's Harris. Going for two. Rolls around the rim. Good. Hansborough. Passing it to Green. Green. Buzzer beating shot. No good. And the Pacers win. The Pacers win, and they will be going to the NBA Finals. They now await the winner of the Western Conference Finals game between the Nuggets and the Timberwolves. What a game between these two teams in the first. Well, it was actually one quarter, and then after that, it was just an absolute blowout for the Pacers. The Pacers made this look like a cakewalk. Here's your player of the game, and that is going to be Paul George. No surprises there. Paul George absolutely balled it on the court all game long. He did have a couple of misses, though. I'm not going to lie. And those misses were quite shocking, though. But everything else, it was money. So Paul George with 28 points, no assists, 8 rebounds, and no steals. So on that note, let's take a look at these final stats. So for the Pacers, Hill scored 9 points, George scored 28 points, Granger scored 20 points, West scored no points, Hibbert scored 2 points, the bench helped out with 25 points, giving the Indiana Pacers 84 points. T had no points, Morrow had 21 points, Corver had 6 points, Smith had 8 points, Horford had 6 points. The bench helped out with 14 to give them 55 points. Both teams had 2 timeouts left, and the Indiana Pacers had the only foul of the game. Once again, your final score, 84-55. Pacers advance to the NBA Finals. Now, we will see you in just a few hours' time to find out who the Pacers will be going up against. Will it be the underdog story of the Minnesota Timberwolves? Or will it be a red-hot Denver Nuggets team looking to put an exclamation point on an amazing NHL NBA playoffs for these two teams as we will await. Well, that's to be determined because the Colorado Avalanche are going up against the Blues in St. Louis. Anyway, it'll be an exclamation point for Denver on the NBA side. On tune in again in just a few hours for the Nuggets and the Timberwolves. I'm Alan Ruccioli for the Ultimate Sports Network, signing out for now, saying so long and defeat.